Hi everyone, welcome to Joy's Knowledge. If you like this video, please like, share, comment and subscribe. Press bell icon for future notifications. In this video, we are going to see an important topic, learning disabilities. What is learning disability? Having a learning disability doesn't mean that the person can't learn, but they need some help and need to work extra hard. Learning disabilities happen because of the way a person's brain takes in and processes information. As a result, people learn differently. School plays a major role in the intellectual, cognitive, emotional, social, and moral development of a child. Schools, parents, and children face difficulties and uneasiness because of poor performance in study. This in turn can have negative impact on the emotional and social functioning of the child. What is the definition of learning disability? There is no clear and widely accepted definition of learning disabilities because of the multidisciplinary nature of the field, but most of the definitions include the following factors. The learning disabled have difficulties with academic achievement and progress. Discrepancies exist between a person's potential for learning and what he actually learns. The learning disabled show an uneven pattern of development. Learning problems are not due to environmental disadvantage and intellectual disability or emotional disturbance. What are the causes for learning disabilities? Only very few causes could be identified about learning disabilities. However, some general observations are some children develop and mature at a slower rate than others in the same age group. As a result, they may not be able to do the expected schoolwork. This kind of learning disability is called maturational lag. Some children with normal vision and hearing may misinterpret everyday sights and sounds because of some unexplained disorder of the nervous system. Injuries before birth or in early childhood probably account for some later learning problems. Children born prematurely and children who had medical problems soon after birth sometimes have learning disabilities. Learning disabilities tend to run in families, so some learning disabilities may be inherited. Learning disabilities are more common in boys than girls, possibly because boys tend to mature more slowly. Some learning disabilities appear to be linked to the irregular spelling, pronunciation, and structure of the languages. What are the early warning signs of learning disabilities? Children with learning disabilities exhibit a wide range of symptoms. These include problems with reading, mathematics, comprehension, writing, spoken language, or reasoning abilities. Hyperactivity, inattention, and perceptual coordination also be associated. The primary characteristic of a learning is a significant difference between a child development in one areas and his or her overall intelligence. Learning disabilities typically affect five general areas. The first one is a spoken language, which shows delays, disorders, and deviations in listening and speaking. The second one is a written language, which has difficulties with reading, writing, and spelling. The third one is the arithmetic, which has difficulty in performing arithmetic operations or in basic concepts. The fourth one is a reasoning, which shows difficulty in organizing and integrating thoughts. And the last one is the memory, which has difficulty in remembering information and instructions. What are the symptoms commonly related to learning disabilities? Poor performance on group test, poor visual motor coordination, poor organizational skills, poor short term or long term memory, poor peer relationships, poor social judgment. Difficulty discriminating size, shape, and color, difficulty copying accurately from a model, difficulty with temporal concepts, difficulty with abstract reasoning and problem solving, distorted concept of body image, reversals in writing and reading, general awkwardness, hyperactivity, slowness in completing work, easily confused by instructions, disorganized thinking, often emphasis on one topic or idea, impulsive behavior, lack of reflective thought prior to action, low tolerance for frustration, excessive movement during sleep, overly excitable during group play, inappropriate, unselective, and often excessive display of affection, and lacks in developmental milestones. What are the common types of learning disabilities? Dyslexia is one of the common type of learning disability which shows difficulty in processing language and has academic problem with reading, writing, spelling and speaking. And dyscalculia is another common type of learning disability which has a general difficulties with maths and academic problems doing maths problems, understanding time, using money. Dysgraphia is another common type of learning disability which has a general difficulties with writing and academic problems with handwriting, spelling, organizing ideas. Dyspraxia is another type of learning disability which shows the general difficulties with fine motor skills and has academic problem with hand-eye coordination, balance, manual dexterity. Auditory processing disorder is another learning disability which shows difficulty in hearing between sounds and academic problems with reading, comprehension, language. Visual processing disorder is another type of learning disability which shows general difficulty in interpreting visual information and academic problems with reading, math, maps, charts, symbols, pictures. A learning disability can't be cured or fixed. It is a lifelong issue. With the right support and intervention, however, children with learning disabilities can succeed in school and go on to successful, often distinguished careers later in life. Thank you.